fast relief. Hello everyone, welcome to Ready City Crit. I am your Dungeon Master Harna, and joining me are some cold little people today. Let's start off by those of us who feel like they can handle the cold the best, and then we'll work our way down to the person who excels in the warmth and is unable to function in winter.
I would assume is the white dragonborn, maybe. Hi, my name is Wilsort. I play Bahago, a white dragonborn fighter, warlock of sorts. Yeah, face of the party apparently. And I pass to the person who is the next most resistant to cold, I suppose.
Hi.
I think Scratch. Oh, I think
That's
both
right.
of them.
I have resistance to cold damage too.
Yay, friends! Friends!
How do you have cold resistance? What the hell?
Hi, I play Malice Zavir, the Drow cleric, and nobody knows why I am so good in the cold. But I will pass it on to our confused druid.
Alright, wait a fucking minute here. Take her pulse. She's undead. I'm calling it now.
That'd be the ultimate twist. She's just actually Strahd. That'd be so good.
Oh my fucking god.
And kidnaps
The
back
snow
Barovia.
vanishes, you're back in Barovia.
You think it's
Bring
just a bad
Barovia back.
snowstorm, but then you realize the mists have descended once again.
Barovia
You look
2.0,
over,
that'd be
the
sick.
Dragonborn is now a halfling.
You look up, Harry's back in the Strahd costume.
In the attic.
Oh yeah, it is me, Strahd!
Start ones up. Anyhow, hello, Adam. I'm playing Scratch, our human druid, the half face of the party, local Yeti expert, and serial drinker, it seems, after what she performed last session. God, that was funny. And I'll pass the word towards the last party member if he's feeling for it.
Baldur will be joining us when Baldur joins us. So until then, who wants to remind us kind of what happened previously?
We
We
searched
came up
for
with a
invisible
brilliant
thief
plan.
and we were semi-successful.
We had some really good plans, and they kind of worked.
And they worked. We left the
They
trinket.
worked.
I mean, we
Ish.
didn't capture them, but we kind of found out where they're hiding of sorts.
You know, they got an
And
ogre.
Yeah,
Always
big
good to
footprints,
know.
a big ass ogre, and yeah, we still don't know who the culprits are, but you know they have a big fucking ogre.
Found a suspicious-looking snow fortress.
Okay, I'll do the question when I start playing actually.
Okay. Yes, you guys find this like snow fortress. Currently, it is fucking like very late. Guys like stayed up
It's like
overnight.
3 in the morning.
Yeah, it's like
or
3 a.m.
something.
Right now, the clouds overhead, like storm clouds overhead. You've got at least an hour of that before it clears up a little bit and just returns like normal overcast for a couple hours. So the weather is kind of favorable for you guys at the moment. You have come across like set into the actual ice itself. A blocky stronghold bereft of warmth or charm juts out of the hillside in a rough crescent shape. Only part of the construction is visible, the rest is buried in the stone. A large double-door stone serves as the main entrance. The terrain leading up to it is a gently upward sloping plain covered with fresh snow. A stream used to flow out of a barred culvert northeast of the main entrance, but the waterway has long frozen. 2 other barred openings can be seen along the stronghold's northern wall. And you would imagine that if anyone was looking out of them, they would have an unobstructed view of the hillside. Closer to you, separated from the rest of the stronghold, there is a snow-covered stone bunker perforated by arrow slits. And that is kind of where we jump back in, as you guys are kind of like have followed these like strange. You identify that they are potentially some kind of like giant kin tracks. Sled tracks as well. After the dwarf footprints disappeared and vanished, looks like they boarded the sled and have made their way to this strange stronghold.
Can I don't know if you did last time, can I do some kind of check to find out what kind of creature or humanoid or race would use an ogre as a, I don't know, some kind of working horse, let's say?
Probably like a history check.
Yeah, I'm gonna use. I don't think I have any more. My luck
Can
stuff. Do I
I
don't?
help having knowledge of slavery and what slave races are useful.
Sure, you can give advantage.
Okay, I'm just gonna use the okay.
I'll-
I'm gonna do. What is it? What is it? What did you say was nature check? What is it?
History.
History.
Yep.
Oh, just as bad. Nice. Fucking hell. I have no idea.
Yeah, you're not sure. I mean, you know that ogres are they're giant kin, so they can be bossed or by other bigger giants. They're pretty
But the thing
stupid.
running from us was definitely not a giant because it had regular-sized footprints, right?
That's right. It could be
Maybe it was a little giant.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or,
Yeah.
or a regular-sized giant just with really little feet.
Maybe. But yeah, I think you don't really know much about ogres apart from like, they're like giant kin. It could like I suppose they're not very smart, so like you could maybe maybe they're being tricked or have been like persuaded somewhere or the other to like do this bidding. You're not sure.
Okay, so what was the plan now? Are we gonna charge in there and find his visible dwarves, or are we gonna come back and?
I
Another day.
propose we head back and rest because we've been up for too long. So we know where it is. We can come back here. I wouldn't say that running into a giant rat castle would be a good idea.
I agree. I could do a bit of rest too.
The people in the town might know something about this place anyway. I mean, it might be, some sort of ruin or existed as something at one point.
Would Scratch be confident that she'd be able to lead the party back here?
You could make me a survival check if you like.
Yes.
Was it distance from here to where we were before?
2.5, 3 miles.
I'll use guidance. I'll add a d4 to that.
Bum, 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 bada, bum, bada, bum.
That's 15.
15? Yeah, you think you could probably find your way back here. It's like kind of the foothills of Kelvin's Cairn. And you, as long as you can like roughly, recall the direction, you should be fine. The problem is there's not many like landmarks or anything. So you could probably remember like the general area, but maybe finding the exact location again on a whim is gonna be quite difficult. You probably would need to spend some time, like, it could be like there's multiple hills, like it could be. You probably need to spend some time searching that like, area. But you could definitely get it boxed off to like a square mile area, which means it shouldn't take you too long to search it.
Okay. Yeah, I think I can lead us back here afterwards, more or less. So let's
Brock
head
was
back.
for a solid 4 minutes before he had to go again.
Yeesh. Alright, let's set off before we freeze to death.
Fair enough, let's do it.
And Scratch will start trying to lead the party back.
But before we leave, do you think anyone has spotted us? Can any of you see anyone? I mean, you guys you can perceive things more than I can.
Can I see if I can spot anything like moving in there?
Make a perception check if you'd like.
I'll do one as well.
The path you guys have kind of come up, you have like a little, it does kind of rise up.
Oh, wow.
We don't see shit.
Yeah,
maybe.
like I said
But we
before, if
have
anyone was,
the exact same perception and we rolled the exact same thing.
Same dice.
like I said, if anyone moves up in these like openings up here, they have a pretty good view on you guys. Same if someone was in this little bunker. The arrow slits give probably not great vision just because of the nature of them being arrow slits. So yeah, they will see you a bit closer. But yeah, from where you are right now, bear in mind it is dark, so they would need to have dark vision beyond.
I would like to just point out that I'm ignoring them, but I can't see that person up there. They're not on your layer. I don't know if they're supposed to be on your layer. There we go.
Oh, what person?
To be fair,
that
like,
guy that I don't see.
You shouldn't be able to see them because your dark vision should be cutting you off there.
Yeah, it's not. It's letting me see all the way up for some reason.
I got distracted and didn't even notice what you were talking about.
Daylight mode is
So
not on, so I don't know why. Unless there's lights inside the.
I can see, like, all the way up to there through like the window.
Yeah.
It's like
I can see
black
that.
here, but I can see these sections. Oh, Juno, what the fuck is
I can see all the way up here.
I don't know why you guys can see that far. I feel like the dynamic lighting is broken because it's supposed to cut off at your. It's also not daylight mode. I'm gonna toggle daylight mode on or off. I can see that solves the problem. Explorer mode's been enabled. I don't. One of you has like God vision apparently and can just see all the way.
See
I don't know who
all.
the fuck it is, but someone's got like insane dynamic lighting, which they shouldn't have.
I don't know. Well, I've got black vision 60 feet.
Do you have
I
dark
haven't-
vision, Bahagor?
Yeah, I've got dark vision, but up to 60 feet.
Okay. I don't have
Oh
that
no,
enabled on
it's,
your token.
so it's 100, 120 because I've got
Devil's
thing, don't I?
Sight.
I've got Devil Sight. Yeah, I've got 120.
I also have 120 dark vision. I think.
Yeah, I can see all the way here as well now that I look at it. When I zoom out. And here.
I think Botcher does not have dark vision. Yeah, I don't know why you guys have super. Oh, I fucking know why. Because Roll20 don't know how to fucking set up actual fucking maps, and they do dumb shit like this, where they're like, "Oh, all the squares are actually half the size." That's probably the reason. Because it's all set to be like crazy big. And can I turn off your
Yeah.
memory? Is that possible?
Rob also has dark vision 60 feet as a shadow monk.
Okay, cool. But damn dark vision party over here. Okay, I think I have now
Oh, my thing was that. Oh.
removed some of your visibility. Fuck knows, I don't know. No way to know, to be honest.
I can still see there.
Yeah, but you
It's
might not be able
yeah.
to see there.
I can't. I can. Yeah, that's fine. That's
I
Let's just.
don't know,
We'll
man.
pretend.
The dark vision's supposed to cut off like there for some people and there for others, but Roll20 can't fucking make a fucking system that works.
It's
So
fine. We do not see it.
blame them. You're gonna
We
have to
do
use
not
your
see it.
imagination.
just erase it.
Oh,
Erase
no,
it.
my imagination.
Imagination Nation.
Just look at like Men in Black thing. Erase.
But as I said, I have no idea what we were talking about before, so I didn't hear what George spotted in the window as token.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't like zoom in enough to see. Like, I could just see like the round of a token. I didn't zoom in to see who it was.
Ah,
Yeah, look,
Right,
there is
anyhow.
light. Look, see? It's so dumb.
Like, I can tell you there was a token in the window that was the same size as our tokens, but you know,
let's
Oh,
go.
the fog of war moves now. That's pretty
we were
cool.
already
Yeah.
chasing someone, so I assumed there
That's
was
the better.
someone there anyway.
It's Strahd. It's Strahd.
It's Strahd.
Now, you want to see Strahd? Strahd's this one. That's Strahd, baby.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
fucking cool.
Yeah, I don't know why it's letting you guys see so far. Fuck knows. Okay, I don't fucking know. D&D Beyond, shit. That's my response.
Anyway, so we can't really see anything. Anyone
Yeah.
spotting us, right?
We will have in perception, I doubt.
Well, have perceptions, no. But you be aware of the windows, you be aware of the bunkers, all that stuff.
Okay.
Alright, let's head back, you know?
Okay, I'm gonna head back towards the settlement of Kirkonic.
Yep.
Cool. I mean, it'll take you guys the guts of about with your sled dog, which I assume you would have. No, you didn't bring with you. So you ran.
No, we
Yeah.
didn't. No, we just
Still take you guys
Did
about
bring us
3
up,
hours then.
Trudging.
3 hours of trudging through the snow. It's slow going, but eventually you do make it back around about 6 a.m. It's still dark. The sun here obviously does not rise due to whatever strange going on there is in Icewind Dale. However, by 6 a.m. the moon is beginning to set, and the natural light of the moon, which is currently in like a waxing gibbous, so nearly full. It'll probably be full in about 4 days. You think it'd be a full moon? So it's not quite as bright as it could be. Like on the night of a full moon, you guys will see fucking so well. But yeah,
That's good.
you you kind of make your way back. 6 a.m. kind of like eventually comes. Around about 5 in the morning, light cloud kind of like takes over, and then persists as well. Right up until you guys getting in the town, and at 6 a.m. you're back. You actually do have beds that you paid for, I think, in the inn. You know what time your checkout is, but you know, you reveal those at least for some time.
Yeah, I think someone paid for beds. I think, can't remember. Should we maybe ask someone about this fort up north, see if anyone knows any more details about it?
It's 5 in the morning, or something like that, isn't it?
It's 6 in the morning. You guys have all stayed up all night.
I want to go to fucking bed. I want my wooden postel, my wooden bed, and I want to
fine, we'll go. Let's go get some rest then, and then we'll discuss it when we wake up.
Cool.
Good night. And Scratch will head off to...
Head back to the last light in, or the Northern Light Inn, sorry. Not the last light in. Head back to Northern Light Inn, and yeah, like you bed down for the evening, or for the morning, get some rest. If you would like to sleep for, well, I guess an elf could transfer 4 hours and be up for 10 a.m. Bright and breezy, ready to face the day. Everyone else
Just
will
a little
need...
late to breakfast.
Yeah, everyone else will need to lie in till 2 p.m. To fully benefit from a long rest, if you would.
That's fine.
You could probably actually lie until like 12 and then spend 2 hours like having, you know, breakfast, lunch, like in the tap, like in the main area downstairs. So you could be up and about, but you know.
Cool.
So yeah,
Cool.
so
Scratch will speak out some spells during her long rest.
sure.
Interrupted?
No interrupting. You have a long rest. You get a long
Beautiful.
rest. It's
Yay.
12. It's I'm gonna just skip to 2 p.m. for the sake of brevity. Yeah, you have a long rest. Looking at the window, you see it is still kind of like basically like light cloud overhead.
It being a new day, while Scratch is having breakfast, she will cast. Druid Trap to get an accurate prediction of the weather for the next 24 hours.
Couldn't have done that 20 minutes ago and bought me some time, could you?
Oh.
Jesus.
It wasn't.
And while she does that, I'm gonna go pee, because, you know, I got a minute now.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's fine. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have you roll for this. I need you to roll me 2d4.
Okay, one moment. I get to. I'll roll for this. 2d4. You got
Please.
it.
Tell me the result of the roll.
Yeah, sorry, I rolled it in what's the name? Roll 20, 1 and 4.
So 5 in total, and that is a middle, so that becomes that. And then I will need a another d4, please. Singular.
Mm-hmm. 3.
Probably. And then I will need another d4, please.
4.
Here. And then I need a d4, please.
1.
Perfect. And then I need another d4, please.
3.
Alrighty. And then I will need another d4, please.
17.
17?
Sorry, the 1. So it
17
adds
or a
up to.
D4? Holy
Sorry,
shit.
How many D4s? How many D4s you
I'm counting how much it adds up to. 1, it adds up to 17.
Okay. Every D4 means something different.
Oh, fuck.
1.
My hypothesis is it adds up to 24 hours.
So 4, hang on. So, no, this is a lot more complicated than you think it is, this weather chart. There's moon phases and shit, correct?
Why the fuck is there a moon phase?
Well, sometimes there's puzzles that require a moon, like that fucking moon grotto you guys went to, remember?
Oh.
And then if it was a full moon, maybe a door would have been opened. Shame we'll never find it again.
That's what it is.
So you rolled a 1 on that, which brings it down to there at that time. And number D4, please.
4.
Oh, good. What stage is it? That one? Oh, nice. Cool. Very good. Love that. And a D4, please. This could be the final one.
3.
It is. Good. Okay.
Woo!
Write it down, Adam.
Okay. Are you now ready to receive your weather forecast?
Yes. Hit me with it. The anticipation, it's killing me. What will the weather be, oh mercy?
Okay. So it is currently 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be light cloud coverage for 2 hours.
Nice.
It is then going to be clear skies for 5 hours. It is then going to be light snow for 3 hours. Then heavy snow for 4 hours. Then a hailstorm for 1 hour, before returning back to overcast for 5 hours. Then, overcast for... My bad, not overcast, it is... We're returning back to storm clouds for 3 hours. Then it goes to overcast for 4 hours, and then it goes back to a hailstorm until 2 p.m. the next day, if not longer.
Mm-hmm.
And that should be you for the next 24 hours.
Oh, it's not that bad day today, actually.
2 for
Alright.
2, 1 for 5, 5 for 3, 6 for 4, 1 for 11 for 1, 4 for 3, 3 for 4, and 11 for 2 or longer.
Mm-hmm. So, alright, so the weather for the next 10 hours should be pretty great, so if we head off now, we should be able to get there and hopefully back in one piece. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to
I'm
ask
ready.
anyone about...
Yeah, but I
Would
think
I
it's
have been asking people before they got up about... Or...
If you want to. You can make a little investigation check.
That's 20. Or a
Butcher is
22.
good to go after what reading. Let's go. We got the Butcher.
Okay. So Malice, you like ask around, like maybe ask like the sisters who run the inn. Maybe go out and ask you the locals and the hook, line, and sinker and things like that, just to get like a feel opinion. No one in the town is aware of any construction out in the foothills, but most of them say that it's most likely dwarven. Whenever you say this to the southeast of Kelvin's cairn, though, they seem surprised because all the dwarves reside in what's called the Dwarven Valley to the southwest of the cairn, so they're kind of confused. But they say an underground structure in the hills, probably dwarves, but like weird that it's there because that's not where we thought the dwarves were. Like no one seems to be aware of it. Like if it is there, maybe it's like a long abandoned outpost or maybe something new that's being constructed in secret. They're not sure, but yeah, it's not like no one's like, oh yeah, that's this. No one has any pre-knowledge of it.
Alice will refer this to the party when she sees them.
It doesn't take too long until your party all, like, are just all sitting having a bit of food or a bit of lit lunch. Just like after they've all eventually like rested up properly.
Hi. Good morning, Malice. Tranced well or slept well? I don't know. Rested well.
Fine.
Oh.
Nobody knows about the fort.
Oh, you asked around? Nice.
They think it was probably dwarvish, but that's mostly just because it's dug into a hill, and that's what the dwarves do, so...
Well, I guess we'll have to find out for ourselves, shan't we? Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not gonna find anything just hanging out here. Maybe we should make a move.
Yeah, let's have some breakfast, you know. A hearty meal is a start to every journey. And Scratch will have a breakfast. I think we paid for some.
Yeah, I think you paid extra to have a little breakfast and stuff. So you get your food, you know, get yourself ready to go.
Alright, I guess we should take the sled, right? So we get there in a better time.
Yeah, a bit of a long walk last night, weren't it?
Oh, hi, Butcher. Didn't see you there. Sorry.
So, you just been tucking into my food. Don't worry about
Just got
me.
this nice, like, knucklehead trout ceviche. Everyone's got food.
Juno had a ton of seaweed at the beach today, and now she sat under my desk, absolutely gassing me with seaweed farts. So bad. It is so bad.
Fascinating.
What is for breakfast today, Scratch?
Well, it seems like some kind of fish. You know? Some riba.
I like fish.
I think they
I'll have one.
forgot to cook it.
Oh, well, raw fish is actually a delicacy in Iceland, some kinds. It's usually served marinated and fermented. It's pretty good.
My people eat raw
Sorry?
raw fish.
Sorry, what
my
was that?
people eat my people eat raw fish all the time.
Well, actually, there's this meal you might enjoy. It's basically it's for some of the tribes here in Icewind Dale. They hunt eels, not eels, seals. That's the word because English languages. They hunt
Eels
seals.
and
What is
seals.
English?
Yeah,
What is English language?
I believe
Sorry,
you mean common.
Common, yes.
Oh, common language.
Plain
Yes.
common. Sorry. Yeah, they hunt down seals and basically, you know, strip them for their meat. Just leave their stomachs. Just put in some different kinds of meat and dig it in the sand for a few months and then let it ferment and dig it out and eat it.
Doesn't sound that bad, to be fair.
I never had it. It's a bit. I haven't encountered anybody who would actually be preparing it. One day, perhaps. It's what I had.
They probably be up along somewhere on the north coast.
Alright, I'll grab some of that seafood over there.
Yeah, grab a fish. Grab a riba.
Yep, grab some fish for breakfast.
Perfect. Maybe certainly can.
It's a shame there are no potatoes to go over this with this fish. Only bread.
Yeah, potatoes
I'll-
probably struggle to grow.
I would kill for a glass of milk right now.
What is it
We have to
with
find
you
the goat.
and milk?
That is a very good question.
My people are not very used to drink milk, and I don't know. I mean, it has the same effect as beer has to you, milk has to me.
Huh? How? It's...
I don't know, I'm afraid. I'm not a scientist. It just happens. It makes me very leery.
What's a scientist?
I'm not an alchemist. I don't know. I don't know how this shit works. I just know it tastes good. It makes me feel happy.
Likes it.
Oh, fair enough.
But if I drink a little bit too much, it's not very good to the stomach. But
Oh, I'm
But it's
sure.
worth it.
I'm sure Bodger can talk about that.
He's just looking up at his knucklehead trout, thinking it's a bit bigger than he would normally want for breakfast.
Yeah, it looks like they haven't taken account
Heavy.
your stature.
You need help with that, Bodger. I'm happy to finish that off for you.
I don't know. I don't really want to push myself, to be honest.
Yeah, you know, it's just what you can't do, just pass on to me. I'm used to.
He passes over the half that's still remaining.
Thanks. I should just gulp it down like 3 bites less.
You a little woman, but you eat like a yeti for sure.
I wonder how. I wonder why.
I mean, I don't know. I still don't know exactly if you are naturally yeti, but I mean, you're not the same size of one of them, man. But you surely has the appetite.
Indeed. I'm used to eating.
No wonder why you're so strong.
Well, let's head out. It's about.
Okay, let's go. Up my face.
Scratch would go chat with the dogs and get them ready to.
Oh yeah, feed the dogs.
Perfect. Yes, you go out, you get your animals all ready to go, and prepare to set off on the journey, kind of heading back up towards where you had like encountered before. Nice. Alright. I mean, like another, 2 hours kind of goes by, 3 hours get you like close to the area, and that will take us up to.
Oh fuck! I just remember. I still have a thing called Asterix Spellbook in my inventory.
The time you get to the area where you plan to search, a light snowfall has begun, and by 5 p.m. as well, the twilight has all long since passed. It is dark once more. Scratch, you've got to make your survival check just to see how easy it is for you to find the area again. You certainly can.
I'll double check if something works now. I will use guidance.
Sure.
Survival, my beloved. Yeesh. Yeah, I'll need that D4. 13.
You have a little, look around, a little hunt, looking for any obvious sign, anything like that. Takes you about half an hour. You don't just immediately stumble on the first hill that you find. It does take you a little bit of time to search and hunt, which is not overly surprising considering you're literally looking for something that's just like a needle in a haystack to some degree.
I believe it's called a snow stack.
A needle in a snow stack. But you do eventually see the familiar hill kind of like rising up, and you do see the familiar structure kind of jutting out of it again as well.
Well, I propose we park the sled about here, a decent bit.
What's our plan here? I mean, we're not just going to knock on the door and demand for the things back, right? They have an ogre. We're pretty strong, but they have an ogre.
Ogre strong. I mean, suppose we try to sneak in first and then not draw too much attention. Perhaps we can just find the things they're missing and then just bring it back without any altercations.
We could try that, but I think it would still the issue would still persist. But if we want to sneak in, I actually prepared a spell for for this.
What kind of spell?
Turning into a weasel again, or?
No. It basically surrounds us. It basically camouflages us as we move and makes us and quiets our steps. It basically lets us pass.
Weasels.
It lets us basically pass through our face.
Sounds useful.
Mass wizard conjuring.
Yeah, it lasts for like an hour. So if you just stay by me and we try to move in, it could work. I could also turn into an animal and scout it out first, like we did with the cave.
Might be better to just have us all in there.
Fair
This
enough.
person can turn invisible. They might not. They might know that, you can. The people can be weasels sometimes.
In that case, let's stop the sled here. I'll cast the spell and we can move forward.
All right.
Bodger with Pass Without a Trace is gonna be a fucking menace. Jesus Christ. And Scratch will basically perform a gesture with her hand, and this like white mist conceals the party. 30 feet emanation, concealing them. Plus 10 to stealth rolls.
Oh wow.
Okay, so you guys
Very
planning on
good.
stealthing?
Yep.
Yep.
Stealthing forward.
And I suppose you should make a stealth check.
21 total.
7.
It's a good job.
Plus,
You got
plus 10, I suppose.
18, 17, 18,
11.
21.
Is that past the trace, is it?
Yeah, you add 10 to all of them.
so, yeah, so 17 and 18 and 2 21s.
Nice.
Obviously, I'll have my sword and my shield in hand.
But I've also now got a weather forecast screen, so I can
Let's fucking go. Oh my
see that
god.
currently over in Bryn Shander, it's pretty overcast with some rain right now. That's how my
That-
fucking job is, just doing weather.
I'm sorry, Harna. It's just
Why
there's
am
no
I a druid playing this fucking campaign? It's beyond me.
I would just take the druid feat, the magic initiate, and take druidcraft. Just
Ban it. I'll just ban the spell. I kill you. The whole knowledge of that spell is being lost in the Forgotten Realms. Okay. So you guys roll pretty high stealth, and you begin slinking your way up the hillside. What is the plan of action? Where are you looking to go? Do you want to go towards this bunker, up towards the big doors, the big kind of like windows? What's the kind of plan?
trying to find an entry point other than the huge fuck of a door.
Sure, you can look for one. There's I'll describe the area again. You tell me what you want to do. A blocky stronghold, bereft of war, per charm, just outside of a hillside in a rough crescent shape. Only part of this construction is visible, the rest is buried in the stone. A large double door of stone serves as the main entrance. The terrain leading to it is a gently upward sloping plain covered with fresh snow. A stream used to flow out of a barred culvert, which is basically a stone arch pipe, effectively, northeast of the main entrance, but the waterway has frozen. 2 other barred openings can be seen on the stronghold's northern wall. Anyone positioned there would have an unobstructed view of the hillside. Closer to you, separated by the stronghold, is a snow-covered stone bunker perforated by arrow slits.
If we're looking for the items in particular, I have a spell that might be able to help.
Oh, go for it.
Did they take your crystal, or am I searching for something that belongs to the townsfolk?
No, I have the crystal life. I would suggest looking for something that belongs to the town.
Okay, I know a magic glowing lantern was taken.
It was.
Bag of pearls.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I know what a bag of pearl beads looks more than a mountain. A mountain? A lantern. My brain's broken.
And the beads and
Well,
and
as
the
a note,
goats?
because I almost forgot, Bodger, could you make me a wisdom save at the start of the day?
Oh wait, no. Some goats were a goat's
Christmas save, sorry.
object.
Yeah, ghosts were stone, but they may not be alive.
Yeah. Goat meat. I'll try and look for a magical glowing lantern.
Also, I don't know if it helps, but I just realized I've got a potion invisibility. I don't know if you should save it for another time or.
So Malice, just for clarity, what are you locating, or are you locating now or locating later?
I'll wait until we get in there, because it doesn't go.
Yeah, it's not got a very big range, is what I was going to say. So
Let's try and find a way in first.
cool.
Alright,
Where you
I
headed?
guess. I suppose we go to the door.
Can you go through this where the stream is running in there? Is like a
You
little
could attempt
passage
to
there?
if you want. Yeah, it is barred, but you can certainly try.
Rob rolled a 7 for whatever he was rolling.
Lovely.
Sneakier than the door, I suppose.
Yeah, we that sounds like a decent idea. Let's try that.
How are we gonna get rid of the bars without making any noise?
Well, let's see how far the bars are apart from each other. Maybe we can slip through.
Okay.
You want to sneak up towards the bars?
Suppose so, yeah. All right, let's make a move.
Yep. I presume you're moving to the grate? To the...
Yeah, I think that is the intention. So you're going to move up there. Just made a little note of Rob's thing. But that's fine. Nothing too pressing anyway.
Yay.
I'm just going to make you guys start rolling random shit. I think it's the best way to get you on edge. Nothing there. Nothing happening. It's going to randomly start rolling random saving throws.
Does passive have the trace mute sounds?
I mean, you have the spell, not me. Why don't you tell me what it does?
It does not. It just it says a concealing aura.
But then that would be an aura that conceals. If it doesn't say it like quietens or anything like that, then it does not quieten.
All right, cool. Fair.
Okay. You guys are just gonna. I'd say with the stealth check you have, you probably identified that there is a quote-unquote safe path, which runs right along the north, kind of like wall, effectively. If you follow that path, it is quite difficult to be seen. You could actually hug the north cliff and move behind the bunker below the openings of the overlook, which you can actually get to the mouth of the frozen river itself, if that is something you would like to do, because you rolled a 10 or higher on a stealth check.
We can do that, yeah.
Is it up?
Okay, so you guys are gonna go in from the north. Bet that's what's fucking me. That weird overlay, whatever that is. Yeah, so you guys are gonna move from the north. So effectively, you come to the safe path here. You basically move your way along behind. Bunker's completely separate as well, and you're able to hug this wall all the way up towards the frozen river itself. You can crawl through. The bars are wide enough that allow you to crawl through if you so wish.
I guess we do that.
I've heard that one before.
The ice looks
So who's gonna
very
go
solid.
first?
The ice looks pretty frozen, from a first
I imagined
glance.
out here, it's gonna be pretty fucking.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll suppose I'll make my way first. I'll start crawling in.
Yeah, if you can fit, the rest of us definitely can.
Oh, don't watch my ass.
Okay. Don't move yourself in there because you'll probably spill out in the random room. Just chill there for now, and I'll describe what you see. You won't need to move the token anyway too much more, just give you a level of awareness. As you move in here, you see that after about 20 foot or so of like following this stream, the natural hewn tunnel that's like been carved rises up. And you see there's been like a dig, a dig above perhaps, and you see there's a 10-foot ascension of some kind of well maybe. Beyond it you see the roof of this actual structure. We've lost Cass, or we've lost Malice. There's this roof of the structure beyond it. The well's not like covered or blocked or anything like that. It's like an open well. There's a bucket, like on a rope, kind of tied off to the side of it. It's not got like a winch or anything like that. Looks like we just have to throw the bucket in and then pull it back out again. And the sides of the well look like they've been frozen with ice. You probably would need like climbing gear or magical assistance to climb the walls easily.
Okay, no enemies, right?
Not in this underground tunnel of frozen river, no. And you can't see enemies. No one's looking down the well.
Okay, I'll kind of wave to the rest of the parts. It's like, looks pretty clear to me. Just a whale here. I'm gonna have a quick look. I'm gonna have a look inside the whale.
Scratch will just make sure to keep him in the zone of.
Quick look inside.
Yep, so you look up the well and you see what I described before.
Oh, so it's up. Sorry,
You are in the water where the well would have once gone.
Oh, I see. I thought it was like there's a way in front of us. Okay, so like, okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Now I guess we better start climbing. How high is he again?
10 foot. It's a 10-foot drop.
So it's not that. So it's not that high.
Yeah.
Right. I guess we better start climbing. I'll start climbing slowly. So try to make as least amount of noise as possible.
Can you use your climbing gear?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
do
Make
I
another
have-
stealth
do I
check
have-
then. Yeah, I
do
think you
I
brought it
have-
back
We
on
all
the...
bought climbing gear when we first set off.
Yeah.
Unless you lost it in the avalanche.
Climber's kit. No, climber's
I
kit.
lost some pittons from mine, I think.
Yeah, but you've enough to climb a well, especially if you all can share pittons and, you know, that kind of stuff.
I think this one person needs to go up and then just throw the rope or something down. Maybe.
I don't.
You know, all right. Okay. So what do you think? Self check.
It'll be another stealth check to see how quietly you can climb. That's why the trace is
God.
still up.
Yep.
I was wondering if Scratch could jump
17.
distance.
You get to the top of the well, Bahagor, as quietly as you can. You peek out the top, and looking around, you see that this hall is devoid of decoration. This well you're kind of pulling yourself out in. You see to your east there's a hallway that runs further east. You also see that there are 3 iron cages pushed against the north wall. One contains 2 goats, which are nervously like huddled together. The middle cage is empty, and then leaning against the wall near the cages is a wooden dog sled with ice clinging to it. And the final cage is as close to that dog sled. You see a malodorous ogre with rotting, half-frozen skin and an empty right eye socket. It doesn't seem to notice you.
Sorry,
But hey,
is
we
it
found
in the
the
cage?
goats.
It is in one of the cages. 3
Is
cages.
the cage? Is it?
One cage has 2 goats. One cage is empty. One cage has some kind of ogre, which is missing an eye and flesh rotting.
Okay, and the cages are. It looks like they are closed.
They
not
are
like open
closed
cages.
yes.
Okay, I was like, well, looks like we found the goats and one of the ogres, but this one looks pretty beaten up, to be fair.
I
Come
don't
on,
think that's beaten up. I think that's dead.
Toss down the ropes. We can.
Oh fuck, it's rotten. Yeah, he's dead. Oh,
He is rotting.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah. He
I'm
looks pretty
assuming
dead.
the
Yeah.
rope will be thrown down so we can.
Rope is thrown
Yeah,
down,
yeah, I'll
and you all climb up, and you kind of see something roughly like that.
Yeah, that's definitely dead.
Or maybe just asleep. Dead.
Could Scratch do an?
Okay. Well.
Well,
let's-
undead, I suppose, would be the correct term, but
whatever it is.
definitely
Let me just.
deceased.
I'm gonna go and check the cage, make sure it's actually locked, just in case. I wanna go to have a quick look to make sure this cage is locked.
Sure, you go over and to check the cage is locked. As soon as you come out of the actual well, there is nowhere to hide. You know, there's nowhere because you're now
We're in
walking
a
around openly.
corridor.
As soon as this thing sees you, like in plain sight, walking towards it, it howls in despair at you. It's like, whoa!
Told you this thing was fucking alive.
Shut up. I didn't say that it wasn't. It's.
You said he was dead. I said it was.
I said it was
Goddamn-
undead.
My friend, calm down. Oh fuck.
Can I tell if this thing is undead or just real fucked up?
You could make me a medicine check if you'd like, or an arcana check, or...
better at Arcana than I am Medicine, despite being a cleric.
But
That is a
One.
25.
Okay. Scratch. Malice. Thing was dead.
It's dead. I know what a corpse looks like.
sorry, animated.
Bahagor, do you want to test the
Yeah, sometimes they
cage?
keep moving
Yeah,
around.
might as well. I
keep a little
want to
magic
test the
in 'em.
cage. Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't have like a lock on it, but it does have like a bar, like that kind of slides shut. It is currently closed.
Okay. I don't think. Well, it's closed. I don't think this thing is clever enough to open a door, open a lock.
Should we get the
Should be
goats
okay.
out of here? At least like down in the well?
Maybe. I don't know.
Let's do that on the way out. Let's.
Yeah. There's also a corridor down here as well.
Yeah, but if we have to run out of here, we might not have time to get the goats on the way out. Maybe Scratch could just tell them to be really quiet and we could just lower them down.
Can the goats fit downstairs and on the bars?
You
No.
fit?
So-
You're bigger than a goat.
I mean, but I was crawling. I mean, the goats could have crawled.
They will be. Also, I can't talk to them because otherwise, directly, because that would. Oh shit! I can. It's not concentration. Yeah, she will cast Speak with Animal.
Okay. Cast Speak of Animals on yourself.
Malice has no idea it's a spell. She just assumes Scratch can talk to animals.
And she
you
will
say?
talk to the. We are gonna get you out of here, but you have to be quiet. We will get you home, alright? But you have to be quiet.
to get us out of here, man. They're going to eat us.
Yep, we will. We will just. You have to be quiet, alright?
I've not
Just-
been milked in days.
What? Do you understand me? You'll be
Yes.
fucking dead. And who's gonna eat you? Who's here? Who's they? Who's here?
The dwarf men.
She would turn to the party. It's dwarves. It's dwarves. And then
I
she
did
would,
think it would be dwarves.
and she undid the clasp, and she would like start leading the goats to the well quietly. All right, nice and easy. We'll put you into the well, and you'll wait for us down there, and we'll take you home. All right?
Yeah.
Good. And then we bring the lowering the fucking
Got
goats.
lowering some goats down.
You're like, it's not like you can just put them in the bucket for water. Like you need to like take time,
I was
make a
assuming, like,
harness.
rope on one end of the goat, rope on the other end of the goat.
Yeah.
Bam.
That's not like a fast process. Have you ever tried to put a harness on Juno? You know?
Yes, but if I could speak Juno and be like, just stop biting the harness. For
But they're
2
also
seconds,
stupid
bitch.
goats.
It's
They're like,
don't
don't
bite-
kill me,
They're
no.
It's like, don't bite the rope, and they're like, got it. And like 2 seconds later, stop biting. It's like, I said, don't bite the rope. It's like, I
Yep.
forgot.
Hungry. Like they're dumb. They're goats. Takes you guys some time, but eventually you do. The ogre every now and again does let out this like mournful like groan and wail again. But luckily it doesn't seem like it's drawing any attention. It seems
It
like
just
anyone
sort of does that.
yeah, anyone who seems to be residing here doesn't seem to give a fuck about this per ogre.
So, after we lower the ghosts, it's like, alright, are we gonna try and fight the dwarves? Because, if we, or talk to them, because, if we leave, they will just keep coming to the village. We have to sort this out.
I think we definitely need to sort this out with them somehow, one way or another.
How about, what you try to talk to them, and we can hide in the shadow, and if things go south, we can jump them.
Okay, fair enough.
So let's go find them stealthily.
Do you
We'll
speak
hide around the...
Dwarvish?
I speak
Yes,
Dwarvish.
I do actually.
Oh, we will.
I speak Dwarvish. Luckily.
Very well.
It's not a
right.
hard language.
No, it's very. So there's a little path to the south there. There's a corridor
Path
to the east.
west, to the east, and
West.
to the south.
Where do you want to go?
The main doors as well. From this angle, you can see that there is a 30-foot pit just inside the front doors, spanned by a 20-foot square wooden drawbridge that looks like it can be raised by a simple pull chain on this side of the bridge. So it would effectively serve as like a moat style.
Okay.
Could Scratch try and do an insight check to try and figure out the layout of this building? Like, where would, like, seeing this as some kind of, cellar perhaps, where, comparing the outside of the building to the inside, where probably there would be a livable area?
Sure. Does Scratch have any,
Sure,
past knowledge of dwarven architecture or construction?
No.
Or
He used to live in a city. Used to live in what's the name? Not Chult. The one where the fleet was from.
Luskan?
Yes, she used to live in Luskan.
We'll look up Luskan's history. If
I love
Luskan
to
has
describe
dwarven background,
history
sure,
because
but I
it
don't
looks
think
like
it
my
does.
cast
I thought it was Dark Elves, isn't it? I think
Luskan
Dark
is the
Elves,
city
wasn't it?
of sails, mostly humans and drow. No mention of dwarves at
Hey,
all.
that's me.
So unfortunately, you've got good knowledge of human and drow / elvish architecture. Dwarvish architecture, you're not entirely sure, so you can make a history check, but it will be a disadvantage because you're not super familiar with the the styles and concepts. And
All right.
also, it's like it's like walking into a random building in Rabinum before and be like, where would the kitchen be in this house? Walking the Buckingham Palace, like, where would the kitchen be?
Down.
Scratch,
6.
you got what's on the map. You're gonna have to explore. Take a gamble, take a guess.
Maybe we should start from the back and then make our way around. So maybe go to the west first.
Let's do that.
Okay. Moving west. You kind of come across a long room, which is divided in the middle by 2 open doorways. It kind of stands empty. In the far southwestern corner, an iron lever is sticking out of the wall.
An iron lever?
Here. Yeah, all the way over here. It's like the iron lever's all over here, but you wouldn't actually see it. There's nothing in this area that would trouble you.
Well, there's a lever here. Should we see what it does?
No.
There is also looks like a doorway off to the south as well, just next to where the lever is, down here.
I wanna check this room for traps.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
I think we should definitely check this for traps because I don't know, it seems too quiet for my taste. So investigation said, yeah?
Yep.
2. Yep, the room is clear, I suppose.
Okay, is anyone helping Bahagor, or are you all just stepping back
I
to
would
let him?
help him look for traps because I worry for his intelligence.
Sure. So, taking that as Scratch and Bodger are like going to where do you want to be while your party are looking for traps? Like, are you staying in the room? Are you backing all the way back to the zombie? Like, where do you want to be?
Not backing up, but not heading forward.
Okay, so kind of in the middle of the room where
Probably.
you are. Bahagor, are you just checking this area of the room, like where, or are you
checking
checking
this
the
area,
near
but-
the lever and stuff?
I'm checking the area of the lever as well.
Okay.
Well, most likely the lever, to be fair.
Sure. So Bahagor's looking at the
I'm-
lever. Malice, are you just over there with him?
Can I do
I'm
my
gonna
own
use-
investigation to
Yeah.
look for trap?
Are you going to be at the lever, or do you want to like check the doorways, the walls, the floors, the ceilings?
I will ignore the lever, assuming he's got it.
Yeah.
I'll check around like the doors and the walls.
Like the door to the south, or like the door, like the arches in the middle?
Arches.
Cool. So Malice and the arches.
I'm gonna use a lucky feat as well for this check.
You cannot, unless I'm wrong. I think you have to declare that in advance. I can't remember how lucky works anymore. I think you have to.
you do.
I think
I
new
think
lucky
it's
you have to
only,
declare
like,
in advance.
inspiration you
It's
can do
before.
afterwards.
I can
Yes.
do afterwards.
Yeah, so you can't retroactively do it anymore. You have to do it in advance. Scratch,
Gotcha.
are you gonna be with Malice near the door?
She will be with Malice.
Cool. Malice, you are searching around. You think that there's something about these arches that maybe there is some kind of like something doesn't seem right, because it's like a natural choke point, so it makes sense something's here, but you can't see anything obvious. Like there's no pressure plates, there's no tripwires, there's no obvious thing. Bahagor, just a lever. You just like, feel it around, nothing strange or startling. The lever just seems to be a normal lever, but I assume you don't pull it because that would be, you don't know what it's going to do.
No,
Your
pull it
best
yet.
guess is that looking at the door beyond, the lever is probably how the door opens.
Well,
I don't trust these arches, but I can't find anything obvious.
Has anyone got some kind of magic that can open this lever without us being near it?
Why do you want to open the lever so badly?
Because it most likely opens the door to the south.
Okay, but do we even need to go to the south? Let's try going everywhere else first before we start pulling these
I mean-
levers.
I mean, we might as well just clear Zera first now.
We can let's head north. Let's head
This is why
east.
men should never be in charge.
Oh.
So we're not pulling the lever. No?
How about we head west first, see what we find? East, fuck.
Okay,
East
fine. I'll
first.
leave it in.
And
come back here.
Cool. So you just leave the lever for now, and the strange arches you can't really make sense of. But yeah, and you leave that door to the south as well. You're not going to bother.
Leave it for now.
Cool, grand.
Leave-
Heading back to the main central area. Do you want to go south then, or do you want to go east?
East.
Oh, as we're looking around, I'm going to cast Locate Object, and I'm going to look for that magic lantern.
Okay, as soon as you cast that, Malice, it's on the other side of that stone door that Bahagor was next to with the lever.
Damn it.
It's within 60 foot of you.
Okay, well, I know where the magic lantern is, and I don't like where it's going.
Where is it?
Yeah.
It's behind that door.
Yeah, it's giving a
But
ping
I'm
from like
certain
in
that
here
that
somewhere.
lever's going to do something.
I want to try something. Hang on. I want to tie my rope.
Yep.
Around the lever,
Cool.
firm, and then I'm gonna move back.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use the rope to pull the lever.
Okay. So Bahagor, you move back. You probably have to like almost like squat down to pull the lever.
Yeah, like
Sure. Where are you moving back
No.
to?
I want to go as far
Past the arches,
as
I would suggest.
I was as far as my rope can stretch.
So you have a 60-foot rope, so you could move all the way back to there if you wanted, like right to the back wall, or the.
Yeah, I'll move
you could
back here.
maybe even move us up to the corner nearly, like you could really got it tight. The problem is you're tying a rope and you're walking so far back, and then you're trying to pull the rope downwards because it's a lever on the. It's not like a sideways pull. You would almost think a pulley system. So you probably are ending up like, you know, like the weightlifters who like do like the like that, like, trying to get this lever to fucking like snap, like get like trying to crack the rope to make it like have the weight to pull it down. I'm gonna ask just an athletics check to see if you can succeed. Because you're further away, it will be more difficult because you get less.
Can I
like,
give him guidance?
The closer you are, the more steep
20.
it is.
Add
22.
Add a D4.
Yeah, you get
to
guidance.
it.
You got guidance out, so get a guidance there.
D4. 24.
Cool. 24 succeeds. You pull the lever down. Iron spikes spring out from the floor and ceiling across both of the arches. The rope takes 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh, so here and here, I mean, like these arches, both the arches
The
here.
two arches that I said were suspicious. Rope has 2 hit points, even with it being piercing and being resistant to it. The rope is cut in half, so you now your rope has, let's call it 30 foot on one end and 20 foot on the other end. Let's say from where you've tied it off, and it's been cut in half, and the lever chunked pulls down.
Wow, that was a close one. Does that mean is this so the spikes is up and down? So that means is the
Can we
arches
still get
blocked?
through?
Can it still get through?
Right now, they are like have come down like pretty severe. It's like that. You could try to break them, maybe. Like it's a barrier. They effectively grant 3/4 cover, and the gaps are not big enough for a creature to slip through. You can see through the gaps though, but they're not big enough. You can't see the door from here because of the way.
Okay,
the door is.
I'll come closer like this. Can I see the doors open? Is the door open?
The door is currently not
guess-
open.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Can you
guess
use
that has to...
the rope that got cut off to pull the lever back down again?
The rope probably will have
because it's
fallen
down now,
fallen like
yeah.
back. Like it was pulled taut, cut, and it's now slacked and sprung back
Does
to.
anyone have a long stick?
Wait, I think I have some. I could.
Bahagor, you see the door begin to open.
Oh, the door's opening.
I don't know if that's opening.
Who's fucking around out there? Who told us that you?
Oh, guys, quick.
Stealth.
Yeah, make stealth check if you want.
Stealth.
Passive about trace is still up.
We'll be still up, yeah. How long does it
20.
last? An hour?
Oh, an hour, yeah.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. This, you see an individual come out. He walks all the way up to the actual, like, trap that's going off.
Back round this corner kind of vibes.
You're probably, I mean, you're either tucked in that corner or like
Yeah.
tucked in this corner, or you know, like I've done something along that measure, like to hide yourselves. He like looks in, and he is going to make an active check. Perception.
Is it a dwarf?
An 18. I need to do some averages. I think you guys are fine. Because you got lowest you got was a 20, so you're fine. It is a dwarf. He is a dwarf with a snow white beard and skin akin to the color of malice. He's a Duergar.
What did Drow think of Duergar?
Kind of cunts.
Drow.
Don't like him.
That's kind of Drow's opinion on everyone, isn't it?
Pretty much. Maybe that they're the problem. Maybe they're the baddies. He kind of comes out, looking around, and he can't see anyone. Goes, strange. He looks at the rope on the floor, follows it to the lever, takes it off, and then opens the lever, and the trap rescinds back.
Kill him.
Are you doing anything?
Kill him.
Should have tried to attack him.
Oh, they're
Okay,
very alive.
Okay, let's do this. When I might have another chance. I'm gonna sneak inside.
Okay. You sneak around the corner.
Around the corner, yeah.
Stab him.
Okay.
And then I'll try to attack him.
Okay.
From behind.
So Bahagor, you come around the corner. Make me another stealth check just to make sure you don't make any noise on this journey as you try to like get up behind him. Because he's like, at that moment, he's like still looking at the wall, looking at the rope, and like, what the fuck?
Fuck, 18.
18. I will double check his passive perception. He's just a regular Duergar though. Very well, yeah. So you're gonna get a surprise off on this guy. So you close the distance very, very quickly. You see the door to the side is open. He sees you, he like doesn't hear you coming, and you get the first strike. So we are basically going to enter initiative. So turn order. I'll add all of you to it.
What do you need again? You need the dexterity. What is it again?
Dexterity score, please. Unless you have the alert feat.
Do I get the plus ones or something? No.
You just because he is surprised, I'm gonna give him a -5 to his dexterity, and that will basically summarize.
My dexterity is 13.
Yep. So he'll be on a -5 with what his normally is. So he'll be on.
And then initiative got, I think it goes +1. And does that add anything to it?
No. It's because you have a 13, so it's just your initiative score instead, or it's your dexterity score. But if you have the alert feat, obviously, then you do get a bonus. So the initiative roll you have there is so that you can still roll initiative if you want to do it the old-fashioned way, but
I see.
it's faster just to do it like this, honestly. So technically, first to act would be Bodger, as you see Bahagor like closing the distance and he's just about to strike. You'd be aware that your group are, you know, about to get the drop on this guy. If you would like to attack, or don't leave it to Bahagor to handle.
I will probably throw a dagger.
Cool.
I assume I am. I've got advantage from being hidden.
Yes, he does not know you guys are there.
Cool.
That will definitely hit. Very nice. 8 piercing damage. His dagger sinks into like his like shoulder, and it's like, fuck! And you see he like scrambles to like react, but isn't fast enough to bring his like arm around to defend himself.
And
you see he's wearing scale mail, and he has like a shield as well, which he's donned whenever he came out to investigate what the fuck was going on. He also has a war pick, which he's currently probably like put down on the floor to like work with the lever.
Cool. That'll be it from Bodger, just double checking. That's with an unarmed strike. Yeah.
Right. Bahagor.
How does it work with spell saving throws with advantage attack, with surprise
do
attack?
shit, unfortunately.
Nothing? No, that's waste of time. Okay. In that case, I'm going to attack him, but I'm going to use Booming Blade. Big nice sword.
Wait.
Oh, fuck.
You get advantage. He doesn't know you're there.
Oh, yeah,
I
fuck,
think
it's
the
true.
order is wrong.
25! Poor
hit.
bitch!
What damage?
Okay.
It's
That's
really
one
funny
hand.
to imagine someone getting like a dagger stuck in them, like, what the long sword?
11.
11.
11
He is looking
plus-
pretty hurt.
Plus, it's got the Booming Blade stuff.
Yep, so if he moves, he'll take further damage. I believe.
Yes, it does, yeah.
Scratch, are you gonna get on this, or are you gonna let
that's
this
it.
just...
She'll get in on this. I just think the initiative order is fucked because Bahagor has a lower dexterity score than.
Oh yeah, but it
no.
should have been you and Malice first, but it's fine.
But
Bahagor's
it-
up there in the thick of it.
Yeah, she's gonna move in. She's gonna pull out her own longsword.
Yep.
Flourish it.
What's your movement speed?
And 30.
So you've just
Oh.
moved 55
Oh,
foot.
oh shit! Because the squares are not big. Sorry. Where was I? Here, or no? Here, right?
You were like just next to Malice, like underneath that corner. So like you were like here or here. So every way you're still, it's like 25, 30 foot to the arch.
Yeah, in that case, yeah. Sorry, she'll move here 30 feet. Bam.
Yep.
Then she's gonna action. Then in that case, she's gonna cast a spell.
Yep.
She's gonna cast Starry Wisp on the guy.
Cool.
That'll be an 18 to hit for
That'll hit. You will get advantage.
2 damage.
Sweet. Do you want to see if you get a crit or anything, or?
Oh yeah, sorry.
As well?
Crit fish.
7. Nope.
Well.
He
Malice.
glows and can't be invisible.
I will throw a dagger.
Okay, so you're gonna move up with Scratch then?
Yep.
Sure. Make an attack at advantage. This man, poor Duragor, just gets beset from
Fuck
all.
this guy.
15, it just glances off his shield, which by now he's finally turning around to like realize what the fuck's happening. It's like ting and hits the floor. On his turn, he is
Also,
going to
he
use...
is sapped. Yeah, so he gets his advantage in his next attack because I hit him with my longsword.
Lovely. He is going to use his use object interaction to pull the lever cronk, and he is going to trap Scratch and Malice in the trap. I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Motherfucker.
I mean, you knew it was there.
Yeah, that was meant to me, not remembering. Not 19.
Okay, you both are going to succeed. So, if you succeed... So you can either choose to stay where you are, or you can choose to move back. It'll force you back out. If you stay where you are, you will take some damage. If you move back, you will not take any damage, but there's no risk of being restrained or caught in the spikes with those reflexes. But there's a risk of
I'll
you'll
move
get...
out the way.
Yep.
No, she'll move.
Okay, you both are basically pushed back then, out of the arch like so. Like you push that whole section, just so we know it's fucked anyway. So I can make me note of it. So the spikes are up. You are basically pushed back by them. There's only 3/4 cover in between you and the target, and Bahagor as well. This individual is then going to use his action to... He is going to get his shield and get his war pick. He is going to move around Bahagor.
1d6 damage.
Yep. Roll it.
2d6. Is it 1d6 or 1d8? I'm just gonna roll it. 7.
Nice.
28 then.
Yeah, so as soon as he takes that first step, the thunder cracks, and then he just collapses dead. He dies instantly.
Nice.
A lot of spells going off, a lot of confusion. He wouldn't necessarily know what Booming Blade does. He's not a mage, so yes, he would move because he's like.
Shouldn't have moved, my friend. Shouldn't have moved.
And yeah, he just falls around dead.
I opened the thing, the trap
Lifts it
again.
back up again, and the trap is removed.
Quick search in his body, see if you can find anything useful, keys or whatever.
On his possession, he has a javelin, a war pick, a shield, scale mail, all of which is going to suffer a -1 because it is an enemy a looted weapon or armor. But it can be sold for half value at a store if you want to carry it all. If you want to strip and bare, Skyrim style. As for actual like belongings, he doesn't have a coin purse or anything on him, probably because the same way you don't carry your wallet around your house. Maybe it's somewhere else.
Careful touching him, Bahagor. They have diseases, you know.
Oh,
Man, he looks a little bit weird. I don't think I've ever seen a dwarf like this before.
strange dwarf.
It's a Duragar. They're scum.
Durgadur? What's a Durgadur?
It looks like a dwarf drow.
Don't insult me like that.
What do you guys
Sorry?
like having a little thing with dwarves down in the dark, and then this fellow's born?
No, they were having a little thing with mind flayers and they got all gross.
Oh God! Ugh.
It explains the
Oh.
invisibility, though. Oh, does it? Would Malice know that Duragar?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
so basically, if Scratch hadn't hit him with that fucking star thing, he would have turned invisible and fucked off.
But
So,
Mal-
very lucky.
Malice would know that that's a thing they can do.
Yes.
It explains the invisibility, though. Duragar can do that.
Wow. Alright. I'll take the stuff
God,
from him
we've
actually.
alerted the guard dogs.
Oh,
Guard dogs.
dogs.
The
Right.
Dura dogs.
Dogs. That was my fault.
The dwarf.
Can I even carry the stuff that's on him?
Don't bark at it. You've just seen it to me. Sorry, continue.
Can I even carry the stuff that was on him?
The door to the site's also open as well, to wherever he was.
Alright, let's have a
It
look.
also
Oh, I
explains
mean-
why they've been stealing things. They're scum.
Nah, I'm not gonna take anything from him because I can't carry it probably. Alright, I'm gonna have a quick look in this room down south here. And I'll start with more south.
Yep, inside it's some kind of like quarters. There's a stone carved bed and desk that occupy this otherwise drab room. Atop the desk are several shards of dark crystal, as well as a crumpled up piece of paper and a burlap sack draped over a glowing object that emits a colored light that shifts from blue to green to red.
Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing we were looking for.
Well, that's a lantern, isn't it? And this is it said it's like a sack or something? What is that?
Burlap sack.
The pearls
It's like
inside.
draped over the object.
Okay, well I'll have a look again. So I'll have a look at sack. Is that a little pearl
You-
sack
you-
we're looking
you
for?
take the sack off and you see underneath the burlap sack, it looks like it was just being used to dull the light. You see a lantern which shifts in color from blue to green to red, seemingly magical.
Okay, I'll keep the cover over the lantern just so it doesn't call attention. And I'll have a look. Is this piece of paper on the floor? I'll have a look at this piece of paper.
You have a paper on the desk, crumpled up piece of paper, yeah. You
And
unfurl
I'll
it.
read it.
It's written in Dwarvish.
I speak the Dwarvish.
Yep, it's written in charcoal. It reads, "Brother, you will find me on the frozen ferry in East Haven. From this new base, the search for Chardalin continues. Long may our father reign over this dark land. Dearth."
I'll read that out loud to the whole part. Does anyone know what this means?
Malice seems to know a lot about Duragar.
Doesn't mean anything to me.
Reading it?
They're asking if I know anything about it. Do I?
You can make me an Arcana check.
$25.
You've heard of Chardalin before. It is a like crystalline composition, which is malleable, which makes it a good raw material to fashion items from substance. You would also know that on the table there are these shards, some of which are shardlin. You know 3 dagger-sized pieces of shardlin in there, surrounded by ordinary tinted glass.
I will refer this information and point out the shard one.
I think the shards can be.
Bodger would recognize shardlin as well, as it bears it's the same material that his strange sword necklace that he acquired was made from.
Oh, interesting.
I guess we should take these.
Maybe they can come with some use.
Scratch would take the shardlin pieces and store them in a pocket.
Sure. You touch them with bare skin.
Maybe don't
You
do
would.
that.
Yep. So you pick them up with your bare
No
skin.
better.
Good to know. Put them in a pouch. Lovely.
Fucking hell, it's fucking uranium. You got radioactive.
You have cancer now. That's gonna suck in like 7 to 10 years.
Oh god.
Well, let's move.
Hey, would
on.
Miles know like he should have touched that with his bare hands?
Would I know that?
Hang on, let me go check the bit about shardlin in the front at the start of the book. It has its whole little a section not here.
Oh, that's not good.
It's not.
Shardlin.
Fuck, the thing's got whole.
Page 6. Lore you guys don't need to know about. Actually, you know what? With a 25 Arcana, I'm gonna read this to you. More than 100 years prior to this adventure, a wizard named something found an artifact suffused with demonic magic called the Crystal Shard. He apparently used it to erect a great black tower in Icewind Dale. A big black tower, if you will. When this tower was destroyed, the magic used to create it fused with the surrounding ice to form what is now known as shardolin, a non-magical, crystalline substance as strong as metal, though considerably easier to work with than steel. In the years since, more deposits of shardolin have been found across Icewind Dale. Like the original crystal shard, these deposits tend to be suffused with demonic magic. Prolonged contact with shardolin has become suffused with demonic magic, can warp a creature's mind, causing madness. It usually fades away once the contact is broken. Generally, it is cool to the touch and readily accepts magical enchantment, making it an ideal substance for wands, staffs, and other magic items. A shardolin object infused with magic of the upper planes is considered a consecrated object, while a shardolin object used with the magic of the lower planes is considered a desecrated object. Both can be identified as such using detect evil and good or similar magic. Yada 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 yada. Yada 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 yada. Shardolin bears some similarity to a similar substance used by Netherese wizards, which made a similar kind of like dark colored crystal, which has been found before in the ruins of ancient Netherese enclaves. It also bears the same name because there is nothing else like it in the entire of the Forgotten Realms.
Knowing that it's got demon shit in it when
It might not.
might have demon shit in it.
Might not.
Knowing it might have demon shit in it, when Scratch goes to touch it, can I slap her hand away? Considering that I would have known that before with a 25.
Sure.
So as you reach out to touch it, I smack your hand.
What was that for?
It's like an evil wizard thing. Sometimes it has demons and stuff in it. Don't touch it.
Hey, whoa, wait. Just say that once more, will ya?
Look, I don't remember the exact history off the top of my head, but like an evil wizard made it. It made this weird substance, and now it's like if you touch it for too long, you go crazy. Sometimes.
Okay, so hypothetical question. How do you know if it's bad?
Normally you cast a spell on it.
Do you know that spell?
Yeah, I know that spell. But I don't have it prepared right now, so I don't think we should go grabbing it with our bare hands before we know if there's demon shit in it.
What? You're a cleric, aren't you?
You're
a cleric, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a part of the clerics, but for wizards, I know in the new rule set, you can cast some spells that you may not have prepared by ritual. I'm not sure if that. I don't think you need to prepare them or not, but I don't think you need to prepare them.
What?
I think if you have a spell in your spell book and it's a ritual spell, at least for wizards, you don't need to prepare it to be able to cast it.
Oh.
You just cast it as a ritual.
I don't know if that works for clerics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It works for wizards, but that might be something a wizard has. You will know if you click on the spell, it tells the casting time is 11 minutes as opposed to or whatever.
Wait, if I click on it and it shows the casting time?
Yep.
One action.
So that would mean probably not.
So yeah, I don't have it prepared right now, so I don't know, maybe like put the bag over your hand or something first.
Alright, cool. She would use the. She should just probably use a piece of. Would she have a pelt? She has some. I'm trying to figure out what she could use. Don't
worry, stop fucking about. Alright, I've had a piece in my pocket for days and it's been fine.
You've had a piece in your pocket for days?
What?
Stupidity
I
of
found
men,
it in the avalanche.
The stupidity of men, the stupidity of men.
Alright. She would politely ask for the sack from Bahagor, and she just put it in the.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Put it here.
And she would put it inside. Well, alright.
Put it together with like the lantern and everything. It's the same bag.
I can carry it. I can.
Any other potentially cursed shit people are carrying around that they found in an avalanche, or?
My good looks.
No. There's nothing to carry there. You're weightless.
Is there anything else in okay, let's so found the paper, we found the lantern, the shards. What was in here?
There's also a stone bed with a bedroll on it.
Okay, I'll have a quick look at the bed to see if there's anything in there.
Yep, you shake it out. A coin purse falls from the bedroll with a little chink.
Oh, it's my lucky day today. Look at this. So I'll open up. What is in it?
There are 24 gold pieces and 11 silver pieces.
Cool. All right, we'll share this after.
Should we like shove the drow in bed or something? The Duragar in bed or something?
We can. And Scratch would casually pick him up.
So was it 24 gold and what? How many silver?
17 silver and 24 gold.
We could just divide it by 4 of the bed. I think that's.
I'll just divide it. I'll just divide them now.
So that's like six gold pieces and 3 silver pieces, and one person gets 2 silver. I'll take the 2 silver and open up.
6 and 3. Done. All right, let's keep moving. No, just need to find the pearls now.
Yes, maybe could you cast that spell again at some point?
Let me just drag this dead body in here, and
I'll help you.
And I'll kind of put him in the bed. I'll cover him over and make him look like he's asleep or something.
Sure.
I thought Scratch had already done that.
She'll happily do it again with the bug.
I can cast it again, but I can only do it once more. And it only lasts for about 10 minutes, so maybe we should just have a little regular look around first.
Fine.
I reckon we have a look around while we're here. Shall we,
Well, we know there's at least one more Duragar walking around.
I don't mind like having a look ahead. And just have a look down here.
Yep.
So Roger, that was the room that they've just come out of. That is the room.
Yeah. Alright, I'll just like head down the corridor, I suppose.
Could go this way to south. Yeah. I'm right behind you, Roger.
Right, just this way.
You can go south. Cool. Nice. Yeah, you go south. The south corridor ends on a door, which is currently closed. Would you like to open it?
Be careful,
I'll
Bodger.
have a little listen by the door.
Certainly, make a perception check, please.
Before he does that, I'll double check if it's concentration. I have a spell that boosts perception. It's concentration. Never mind. I don't want to lose.
14.
14. You pause, have a listen. You do not detect the sound of any movement or breathing or anything like that through the stone door.
Cool. Yeah, he'll slowly open it.
Cool. Yeah, you open the door. You are greeted by a chamber which appears to be a cell block. It's lined with stone doors that have small barred windows set into them. At around about the height you would expect a dwarven eyes to be. When if you look in, you see snow and wind enter the room through a barred window in the northeast corner that looks out towards the snow-covered bunker that guards the main entrance. You can't really see in the cells clearly unless you want to go up and peek in those little barred windows. There's nothing like, no one's like looking out, like no one's like staring at the bars, if they're there and like on their bed or like, lay down somewhere. Or...
He'll probably just have stick to the wall, just give a look back to his party and then stick to the wall and make his way around and just kind of stealthily walk and have a little peep in each.
Cool.
Just kind of see where he gets the urge to go, I guess.
Yep. So, are you guys just letting Bodger all go on his own?
Then I'm gonna go. I'm right behind him.
Yeah, I'll get in there, but I won't.
Bahagor's be right behind him.
I will walk in, but I won't start walking past the cell areas. I'll just wait for him.
Okay. There's a stairwell climbing down, Bodger, that you get to here after you pass the first two cells on the right. Both those ones looking in appear to be empty.
Cool. He'll probably peek his head into the cells in the corner.
As you get to there, Bodger, Bahagor said he was sticking to right behind you. That is where we are going to trigger an initiative.
Oh, good.
Oh, goody.
Fun.
Ding. Bodger, as you look inside, you are greeted with a not so pleasant sight. You see in here there is a it looks like a human. However, the best description I'm gonna give you is you've seen The Last of Us. Kind of like early to mid-stage cordyceps, fungus growing out of the ears, out of the nose, some of the skulls cracked open and fungus is beginning to grow out of it, other areas of fungus kind of growing through maybe previous injuries in the skin, all spilling around it. Yes, these spore servants that you get a good look of in the first south cell. You kind of look in there, you see that they are maybe a 10-towner, maybe some kind of nomad. It's hard to tell. Their clothing is tattered and ruined. But as soon as they see you in the doorway, they lunge towards you reactively, as if they've seen something. And as soon as they do, you realize that these cells aren't locked as the cell bumps into your leg. And that is going to be where initiative begins, as you kind of instinctively are now aware that these cells aren't locked.
Oh, good.
Splendid.
They're all keyhole cells, you wouldn't have had any obvious way of knowing unless you were testing the doors, But if you were just peeking in, you would be checking. Also, empty cells probably wouldn't have been locked anyway.
So, as the cell door sort of swings open slightly, he's gonna try to do a little triple tap. Just with a couple of punches and a kick. So
do you want to
normal...
pull it open to get a good clean shot, or do you want to punch through the bars? Bear in mind it is a little small prison window. Like it's not like a big. These are like full celled up bars. You know, they're small, so they would have some pretty good cover trying to punch through that. Or you could like pop the door open and like give it a roll.
Yeah, I'll pop the door open because Bahago's behind me and will probably want to go in as well.
Sweet.
Yep.
So first attack with dagger.
Go for it.
9.
Nice. That will unfortunately miss.
Yep.
Dodges
And
out of the way.
then I'm gonna flurry of blows. First one 24.
Make it up for the miss. You definitely hit that time.
8 to hit.
8 damage, yes.
And then second one 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
8 damage.
That will be enough to kill it. I assume you're attacking lethally.
I am, yes.
Lovely. They collapse, like just like to the floor, like a fucking sack of potatoes.
Fuck me, he's ugly.
You hear the sounds of more of them in the other cells beginning to shift and move now that you've made some noise.
Right, I think there's more of him. Look alive.
Got it.
Of what?
And that'll be it for him.
Righty. Up next, Scratch or Malice. Bahago will be after.
Want to go first?
I think I am too far back to immediately start hitting shit.
Yes.
So I will move up. And can I ready my... Well, no, because I wouldn't have any more fucking movement.
Well, you could have moved to the square in front of you if you wanted.
Yeah.
There. And then you could. That would give you opportunity on these 2 doors as they open. You can ready an attack if something comes
I
out.
will ready an attack. If anything hostile comes out of there, I will smack it with a mace.
Cool. Mace brandished and ready. Scratch.
Cool. Seeing Malice, she actually can move up for defeat. So she's gonna do that. She's gonna move here. She's gonna try. Open the cell.
Throw the door open. You see this you see what clearly a nomad, like one of these nomads who like follows around the reindeer Weissman deal. You see the familiar reindeer fur pelt and things like that they normally wear, but all these mushrooms all growing out of them, like where their eyes once were, just like big like mushrooms growing up and curving out, are kind of like there.
She'll produce her long sword and she's gonna dual wielding it. That'll be an 18 to hit.
An 18 will hit.
And that'll be less damage on the two-handed strike. Me. Eight damage.
8 damage. Okay. That'll still hit. That'll do some good damage.
Alright, Malice, take the address. And that'll be her turn.
Alrighty. Taking it in 2 hands, I get it. You said dual wielding, and I was like, I don't think you can dual wield a longsword unless you have fucking dual wield your feet, but.
Two-handing.
Dual wielding a longsword with a second longsword.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the third one. I'm gonna use object interaction. I'm gonna close the door.
Okay, this door's open.
Look it.
The one with the scratch is opened. This other door is still closed. They haven't had a chance to react yet.
Oh, this is still closed.
Yeah, it's a key lock, so you can't lock it unless you have a key.
It's not like a
it's not a bar.
Okay.
It's a key lock. That's why Bodger couldn't because if they were fucking bar locks, Bodger would be like, guys, all these cells are clearly unlocked. Yeah, they're like little keyholes.
Okay, I will smack him with my boom blade. And
are you doing it through the door, or do you want to open the door?
I'm gonna fucking object interaction. Gonna open the door with my foot.
Okay.
Boom! Kick the door open.
It opens outwards, so you
Okay.
kick, and the door doesn't move. You watched everyone else pull the door towards himself. Even the first Spore's servant pushed the door into Bodger's foot as described.
Oh my god.
Oh, that
I opened the door.
hurts.
I opened the fucking door. I was like, oh fuck.
You
The
threw it
wrong side.
open.
I open the door and then I whack him in the face with my booming blade. I'm gonna choose the damage for my packed weapon. It's gonna be. I'm gonna choose necrotic. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference
Okay.
because I can choose. Okay. 19.
19 will hit.
One hand, so that's 10 damage.
10 damage.
Necrotic damage.
Yes, it does seem to take hold. They look pretty critical after that strike.
Okay,
Let
and
your
then I'm gonna hold my ground,
Okay.
and he gets the advantage next attack roll.
Nice. The 4 servants who are next to Scratch and Bahagor are both going to attack one of you each. They have these. You see some of the fungus, especially around their hands and nails, almost grows to these almost sharp points, and they're stab out towards you with them. So for Scratch, that is a 15 to hit for 3
No.
piercing damage.
I will hit.
And for Bahagor, that is a 13 to hit.
Misses.
So he can't land purchase on you. The other ones are going to open their doors. One's going to attack Malice.
I think we're the action trigger.
Yep, Malice ready action with trigger as one gets close to you.
Hey, I smack it with a mace.
They're both going to miss anyway, so that's all good. And you do 19 damage and 6. Lovely. And that'll be their turn. Bodger, you see your allies are going to get surrounded. However, not one of them has really been super badly hurt. You see Scratch took a little bit of a scratch, but nothing life-threatening.
Scratch got scratched, cool. So 5, 10,
Yep.
15, 20, 25. I will hit the one that is to the south of me.
Yep.
First with dagger. 8 to hit. Check me out.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna flurry of blows again. Unarmed strike on the same one. 13 to hit.
The 13 will hit.
Super. 7 damage.
Yep, he's bloodied.
And pop again. 25 to hit. That's a bit better. 8 bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Will definitely hit, and that will kill him. He drops dead.
Wonderful. And yeah, that'll be it.
Ready. Malice. There's one from melee with you. You've already smacked once your mace.
Smack it again with my mace.
Go for it. Smack that bitch. Team will hit. You kill him. This 10-towner just that's fucking twatted across the face like
He was
it's a
all-
mushroom go all over the place.
Not gonna feel bad about it.
Anything else, Vanis?
Have all the cells now had mushroom people come out of them?
Seems like.
No, I will just stand ground. Assume that the others can finish off their respective.
Alrighty. The others. Bahagor.
Okay.
Poisons.
I'm
Sorry,
going to
Scratch. I think I
finish off
skimmed over Scratch.
No
the
problem.
scratch.
We'll just do two-handed longsword again.
It's kills
12.
it. And Bahagor.
Is it dead? Still alive.
There's
Yeah,
one
no.
that's still alive. Critical in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him again.
Go for it.
Wing blade. Necrotic damage. Fuck. 23.
It has 1 hit point. It will die. And you are once again out of initiative. Pretty quick encounter. It did make a little bit of the racket and noise, especially with the kicking of doors and things like that.
Would I know what these things are?
That would probably be a nature check.
I know what
Yes.
they are, but they're an Underdark thing.
They are from the Underdark, correct?
Do I get advantage because they're from the Underdark?
No.
To try.
No.
Could Scratch do nature, please?
Actually, you can also
More
be a shake
torture.
stone.
20 anyway.
Well, these are
You're
clearly
standing.
myconids of some kind. These are,
And I know what myconids are.
yeah, they're like mushroom people. Scratch, never seen these before. Good taste.
What are these mushroom people?
Myconids. Or, well, halfway to myconids. This place must connect to the Underdark somewhere. There's too much Underdark shit here for it to be surface.
Well, that is not too great.
Cells, myconids, Durga. Feels like being back home.
Never known anything like it. Bodger's going to start wandering off towards the
Stairs come down.
staircase.
Sure.
Malice will start pushing the myconids back into the cells.
Nice.
Bodger is going stealthily if it matters.
Make a stealth check.
Scratch will also stealth. It's. Oh, wait, I have to make a concentration saving for pass.
Yeah, you did get tapped. You need to roll 10 or higher, so it should be fine.
Oh yeah, 11.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Sweet. Are you and Bodger kind of going like side by side,
Yeah.
like?
25.
Shop once I'm done.
Yep.
Kicking
36 stealth.
Yeah, you start sneaking down. Malice and Bahagor spending time up there with the cells. You
Yeah,
kind of see
watching,
ahead of
watching.
you. There's a central common area here with closed doors, kind of like flanking either side. There are crates and sacks stashed against the western wall. All 4 doors are currently closed. Bodger and Scratch, as you get there, you suffer a surprise.
Oh no.
Oh.
This is where new initiative doesn't work very well, because realistically, these guys get a +5 to their initiative, and it still puts them below Bodger, so he'll get a turn, but he doesn't know what he's being surprised by, because they're not going to do anything.
You're surprised.
Bodger, you're like hairs stand on end, but unfortunately, nothing happens because that's how new surprise works. Basically, you're like so on edge. You don't expect something to happen. You certainly don't expect this to happen. In front of you, appearing from nowhere, an invisible dwarf with dark skin and white hair and beard appears.
I told you they could do that.
And clearly drawn maybe by the sound of the fighting you guys were having. You see he bears a war pick held high over his head, and he's gonna try to bring it down on top of your skull in a quick, short fashion. 17 to hit for 8 piercing damage.
That will miss.
And I believe Scratch is going to be treated to the same treatment. A 17 to hit for 8 piercing damage, Scratch.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's.
And I would love a conk check, please, for your old passive out trace. Because I think it is unfair that Bodger did not get a chance to react. Bodger, you may now retaliate, because it makes sense that someone being over-prepared would not be negatively affected.
Conk up still.
Do you as in taking a turn or having?
Take your turn. I think that's fair. You basically beat their initiative. It's not fair that because they acted later in this.
I suppose my turn is I recover from surprise.
Not a
but-
thing anymore.
Oh, okay.
Surprise
Fair
doesn't
enough.
work like that. That's why surprise doesn't really work anymore. They changed how it worked. Now surprise just gives the surprise or a +5 initiative.
Right.
But then they didn't take into account the things like stealth or invisibility or a thing.
I will, with my dagger in hand, smack the guy to my north.
Sweet.
21 to hit. Hey.
Hits.
8 damage.
Good. Yeah, he's
And
injured.
and I will then just do a basic unarmed strike bonus action on him. 18 to hit.
18 will hit. Like he tries to bring his shield up, and you just like bring your fist down from underneath on the side.
Yeah, just uppercut him, and I'm going to, with my Tavern Brawler feat, push him back 5 feet. So I'm going to push him 5 foot north.
Yeah, he looks bloodied as you fucking sock him one.
And then I'm going to move to there. If he's got a 10 foot or more reach, he can take an opportunity attack. But I will move to there. I'll be like, hey, Bargor, you got that one?
I got him, don't worry.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Scratch and or Malice.
Malice, feel free.
Sure, I will get in there. And fuck it, I will just hit the guy that Roger hit.
Sure, go for it.
Heck.
That hits. 7 damage.
Yeah, I don't have many spell slots, but Mace doesn't need spell slots.
You hear in Undercommon be like, "Fly, bitch!" She like fucking.
I don't understand, because with the new rules, I wasn't allowed to pick Undercommon as a language.
Well, isn't 5th edition new great?
It was like,
This thing kind of hang out all the
excuse
problems.
me, you don't have a background that allows you to pick a rare language? It's like, I'm from the Underdark.
Alrighty. Anything else, Malice?
That's kind of dumb.
Yeah, it's, I understand like common and rare languages, but I feel like if you pick like a creature which is like that is that.
Whoa,
language,
are you
that's
saying
their
that
language.
having a racial advantage would be a thing in real life? How dare you suggest such matters?
It was the same with Atlas, my character in the other campaign, when I like switched over. It was like, you don't get Orin anymore. It's like, but I spoke it the whole campaign.
Not anymore, bitch.
I do though. I just gave it back to myself.
Yeah, Scratch.
Cool. Scratch is gonna move in, hopefully. Gonna move in. And she's gonna go focus the one that everybody else is hitting on.
Sure.
She's gonna main action try and fucking swing him with a longsword.
Take a swing.
25.
Definitely hit. Roll damage.
Uh-huh. Was 6 on the two-handed. What the fuck?
Well,
I hate.
better than nothing. He is.
And then
he is bloodied.
she's gonna cast Healing Word on herself.
Beans. Batagor.
Okay, I'm gonna go move up to the one in the north. Here.
Yep.
Ah, you are mine now, friend. And then I just are gonna whack him.
Why are you smacking the dog's butt?
I'm gonna choose radiant damage. I don't know why. I'm just
Feeling it.
feeling it. Yeah, could do it. 10, probably miss.
10 unfortunately will miss. Yep, he brings up his shield and just easily ting, deflects it off.
Bonus action. No, that's it. Does it say he's critical? Is it?
He's bloodied. They're both bloodied.
I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on me.
As a
As bonus action.
Is it a holy shit? Is that
Yeah.
a bonus action?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, baby. So-
full blown action.
What is it?
Back in
Yeah.
my...
If it hits me, he gets 5 cold damage,
Sweet.
and that's it. That's end of my turn.
Righty. is gonna be the bad boys' turn. What are they gonna do? They're getting a bit fucked up to make use of going big, so they're not gonna enlarge. They're just gonna do the old wham bam thank you ma'am, I think. Sure. Bahagor, a 20 to hit you for 4, and eeny meeny miny mo.
It also takes 5 damage.
Yes.
Cold.
Vulture, you're gonna take 3 points of piercing damage if a 22 would hit you, and I'm gonna go take a dog out to vomit.
Oh, good.
Not here.
It's fine. Malice,
Whack 'em.
whack away.
I forgot it was my turn. I wanted to, just before I go, just briefly shot back. I want to do a reaction on the one that got me.
Yes.
Which is deflect attack.
Nice.
Can reduce attack's total damage by 1d10 plus 7, so I'll reduce it to 0.
Nice.
So it's only like 4
Like
damage.
3 damage.
And I'm also going to redirect attack back to it with my last focus point.
Cool. Does that mean it targets itself?
So
or?
DC 14 dexterity saving throw, and if it fails, it takes 2d6 plus 4 of whatever damage it was.
It fails.
Cool. I'll do 2d6 plus 4. $14 damage back to it.
That will kill it if you would like to attack lethally.
Yes. Lethal.
It's dead. Unless
No mercy.
Right, Malice, the one in front of you was just killed by a reaction attack from Bodger
Whack that
before
guy.
Bodger even took his main turn, so
I guess I'll just go over and thwack this guy then.
Sure.
Whack.
these guys aren't super strong.
Whack someone, right?
In the business of whacking.
Yeah, just a whack him.
Yep, he is
Fine,
very
damage.
fucked up, but still alive.
I don't have any bonus actions, so
That's fine. I
Punch
believe
him.
Between
Kick him in the
Scratch,
nuts.
Bahagor, and even Baldur, if you come back around to
He'll
it,
be
this
dead
guy will be dead.
Scratch will come along and she'll just swing.
I've got 1 hit point and an AC of 16, so
That will hit.
that will kill. Assuming you attack lethally.
Yep. She will go for the jugular.
The surprise ambush that they were hoping would be very, very good and very, very nice was in fact not. But yeah, you are all seemingly once again in the clear.
Cool. I'm gonna use
they're
my
everywhere. It's
magic
like
cunning,
rats.
rest for a minute, and recover my spell point.
You got 4 doors in
And
this room. There's also some crates and sacks on the western wall.
I'll have a look through some crates and sacks.
Sure.
Rob is asking to call it for today.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll just round off this little corner, sure, and then that way we can, just close it off if you want to just do your little loot for this area, and that way we can just round off.
Just reading the messages in chat from him.
Yep, perfect. And that way you've only got the little northeastern section to still explore if you so wish.
Oh, I have a quick check on the bodies there as well.
Yeah, the bodies, again, like the other guy, they didn't really seem to be carrying anything really of much value on themselves. These are their weapons and equipment. Checking out the crates, the sacks, and all the rooms. The rooms basically reveal that each room is empty apart from a bedroll and a chair. And looks like this is probably some kind of like, quarters where like some people could sleep, maybe in less plush environments as the room you were in before. There's no stone carved bed here, just bedrolls on the floor and things of that nature. The bedrolls in the north 2 rooms are still warm, suggesting someone was just sleeping in them.
Guys who are still warm.
Probably. The crates and most of the sacks contain basic supplies, blankets, rations, hemp and rope, and other equipment. There's also 1 small sack, which contains 25 pearls carved into decorative beads.
Oh, we were looking for those.
Maybe looking
Another
for
sack
them.
contains 3 daggers, a set of woodcarver's tools, a set of navigator's tools, fishing tackle, a potion of healing, and there's a leather pouch that has 73 silver pieces as well that you can also acquire. For the sake of brevity, there are only 2 more Duergar in this whole area. You guys have been very quiet so far and have not giving yourselves away. They were the 2 original external lookouts. They would have no reason to go looking for you, so you probably would once again get the jump on both of them.
We could probably kill them.
They will probably do a few hit points of damage to you, but overall it's probably not going to be enough to put anyone in life in danger. I don't see any point dragging it out. So the other areas to the northeast, there's an overlook, which is basically empty, with someone just watching from. There's an armory, which does contain 2 suits of scale mail for dwarves, 2 steel shields, 3 war picks, 9 javelins, 2 climbers kits, and 4 mess kits, which might be useful. There's also an underground tunnel that connects the armory to the bunker itself. The bunker has no loot or anything, it just has another Duergar standing watch with a crossbow, like overwatching the area, so that you would kill one Duergar, loot the armory if you wanted to, and then kill the other Duergar. So you can always just pick up those bits and pieces as and when. But you effectively cleared out and dealt with the Duergar outpost and reclaimed all 3, if you count the goats as 1, missing things from the town, and some other things that have been stolen as well. Not really sure why. I guess would probably be the fair thing, but considering so far you guys have been nothing but ruthless, I'm going to assume that does not change. Because
death to the Duergar.
Because there's just as much chance that the upper half of the compound, which you hadn't been to yet, might have just been empty. So you know you didn't show mercy so far, so I don't think you would continue to show it, which is pretty fair to assume. So the only living thing still alive is, unless you wanted to stab at it through the bars with javelins, is the ogre zombie, which is just kind of shut away doing nothing. So the Duergar outpost boxed off and completed. Probably took you guys, a little over an hour or so to clear out, just moving around and, dealing with it in that kind of regard. But yeah, you are more or less ready to head back towards the town as well.
Wonderful.
Sweet. So we will call it there. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time, and bye-bye.